everyone. This is Steve Rozenberg with Mynd Property Management. And today I'm joined with my good friend, Brian Waters, who is our portfolio manager for the Tampa area. Brian, thanks for joining me today.
Definitely. Thanks for having me, Steve.
All right, Brian. So if I am in Tampa and I am trying to find a property management company and I don't know how to go about it, and I go onto Google and I find a ton of them there, obviously we think that we are the best, but in all fairness to everyone else, what are things that you should look for? How do you pick the right property management company in the Tampa area, in your opinion?
Sure. And you hit a lot on the dot where there's a lot of property managers out here in Tampa, and there's a lot of people that are giving property management a bad rap.
Yep.
People aren't doing it right. So the one thing that I'd love to say is make sure it's a win-win. Make sure communication is key. Make sure that you can easily get in touch with this person, either if they like to text or if they like to call, whatever you're comfortable with. Make sure the property manager can do that as well. And always discuss before signing. Don't just sign a property management agreement. Make sure that you're on the same page. One thing here with us with Mynd is that we have a zero term, zero cancellation fee. So therefore we want to earn and keep your business, right? We're not just going to be out there to try to get you to sign and keep you locked in. Otherwise you have to pay a huge cancellation fee. We want you to stay with us. We want you to be happy with us. So we definitely want to make sure that things are making sense, and that we continues on the right page of making sure this investment property is cash flowing, producing for you, and really just working out for you, right? A lot of things too, call referrals. Get out there and actually call people that currently are working with that property manager. Can you get in touch with them? Is that a real person? Have we helped them in the past? Are we good with communication? But really you want to make sure that you got, your goals in place and that things are getting met and that we're on the same team. And, again, being a win-win is huge.
Yeah. Now, the one thing I did not hear you say, and correct me if I'm wrong, is I did not hear you say, go with the cheapest person that's out there. Is that, did I miss something, or, is that correct?
You pay for what you get. And to be honest, mine is probably the very competitive management fee out there here in Tampa. We are a flat $80 fee per month management fee, but you get a lot from what you pay for here with Mynd, from A to Z. We handle everything: tenant portals, owner portals, documents, 1099s. That's just really to name a few. And we're out there making sure your property is producing, cash flowing, and being taken care of.
Yeah, and you know what's so important about what you said? A lot of the things that you said, what it meant to me was that there's systems in place and it's scalable. Because I do not, when I own a real estate asset, I do not want to manage the manager, right? I want to make sure that there's systems in place. I want to be able to go 24/7 onto a portal. Some people don't have a portal. I want to be able to log onto a portal or have an app and be able to see what is going on with my property and understand what is happening, which is so, so important. And, like I said, I was joking about the cheapest, but, if you put it in other terms for people to understand, a lot of times I think people choose a management company. I've heard two things. They say they were the first ones who answered the phone and they were the cheapest. And I think to myself, if you were driving down the street and you had to go get surgery done and you saw a doctor with a sign that said 50% off surgeries today, would you go? And, then you put it into perspective. Now, obviously this is not surgery, but this is your life savings. And this could make or break your life savings, work or not work for you. And why would you not vet and have a conversation and just go because they answered the phone first? If they answer the phone first, my first question would be do they not have any business? Like, are they just sitting around, or what was the reason? And more importantly, I would make sure that they're aligned with my goals and my strategy, and they can help me get to where I want to go. Because as an investor, you should have a goal. And as an investor, you should make sure that everyone knows your goals, meaning everyone on your team, whether it's a mortgage broker, realtors, property management companies, CPAs, everybody should know where you're going, and they should be helping get you there. It's not a one-man sport. And I think that a lot of people have the misconception that I'll go cheap on this and I can take care of stuff, or, and what ends up happening is you're managing the manager. You're following after them. You're frustrated because they're not doing what they said. They don't have the systems in place. And again, that is not the reason most people buy a real estate investment property, to, have a second or third job just watching after the person you're already paying. Do you agree, or am I off on that?
I absolutely agree. I mean, just made a ton of great points. And, I always just keep saying win-win, but it is a win-win, right? We choose the properties that we want to manage as well. And if it's not a good
Absolutely.
fit for us, we're not going to do that. And hey, I wish you the best, So obviously have the conversation with the property manager, make sure everything's in line, make sure everything makes sense, and that they're clear, they're transparent, and that they're going to work hard for you.
No, that's great. And obviously, if you want to talk to us here at Mind and you want to talk to Brian, we don't need to manage your properties, but we're willing to give you as much education as we can, because that's what we do here. And we have a ton of videos and just a lot of education. If you want to talk directly to Brian, though, and know more about the Tampa area, because he is an expert in that area, Brian, how would they get a hold of you?
Yeah, definitely. Start off by the website. Definitely a great information is on there. You can always find my contact information, mind.co, MYND.co. I always give out my cell phone number, 813-563-8499. Feel free to call, text. I always love discussing real estate, love helping out. If we're a win for you, I'd love to be working with you. If not, I wish you the best. But yeah, contact me. Love to talk real estate.
That's great. And if you do want to talk a little more real estate, we have an exclusive Facebook group. It is the Mastermind Real Estate Investment Club, Mastermind, MYND, Real Estate Investment Club. And there's all levels of investors, new to very experienced, commenting, engaging, conversing. It's a great community. So I suggest you join that, because you can get a lot of information there from real-time investors doing it actually every day. We also do have a podcast show. It is called The Mindful Investor, and that is on iTunes, Spotify, all the channels. And there you will hear us interviewing from top-level industry experts all the way down to the brand new investor. And we want to talk. I love hearing their wins. I love hearing how they succeed. I really do. It's inspiring. But to me, as an investor, and Brian, we want to learn. I want to know how they failed, and I want to know their challenges. And more importantly, I want to know how they overcame those. And that's what we talk about on The Mindful Investor. So it comes out every Friday. So make sure that you go there, you like it, subscribe, give me a review if you really like it. It's on iTunes and all the channels. And again, please just keep educating yourself, because that's what we do here. And on that note, on behalf of Brian and myself, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to keep the conversation going, join our Facebook group.